Billionaire space tourists risk wrecking the moon, and scientists are issuing urgent warnings concerning this. Experts are calling for greater regulation of lunar activities to prevent key sites being damaged. Lunar tourists and ambitious space agencies could jeopardize vital research on the moon by ruining locations needed for telescopes, experts warned. Growing human activity on the moon is creating exciting new opportunities to unravel the universe's history, but there currently are few internationally agreed rules about who can do what and where. Dr. Martin Elvis, a British-born astrophysicist working at Harvard University, said coordination was desperately needed to protect sites of scientific interest. He said, although the moon is big, bigger than Africa's total surface area, the number and size of places that we want to go is really not that big. And it's sort of first come, first serve situation, which encourages people to rush in and do things without thinking too hard. China plans to establish an international lunar research station by the 2030s, and the U.S. Artemis program has several missions scheduled with the aim of eventually building its own base. And there is also growing interest from companies wanting to cash in on opportunities for tourism or mining of vital lunar resources. And Dr. Elvis said, there's a desire from the billionaire class. I'd love to spend a week on the moon, for example. They say, you don't need many billionaires to start adding up to real cash. And then there's actual products. The water on the moon certainly enables human settlement because you now have enough water there that you don't have to transport it vast expanses. Now, such activities could benefit science, as spacecraft can also deliver telescopes that enhance our ability to observe and understand the cosmos. But Dr. Elvis said, the big question is who decides whether this is going to be for astronomy or for water mining, and what's to stop some other country or company coming along and saying, I don't care, this is my favorite spot for digging and mining water, so I'm going to do it. There isn't really a definitive answer to that right now. So-called peaks of eternal light are popular landing locations because high levels of sunlight are a useful energy source. Another important site is the far side of the moon. Having a radio telescope there could enable the study of cosmic dark ages, a period after the Big Bang, but before stars or galaxies formed. Meanwhile, pits of eternal darkness, areas that are constantly in shade, offer advantages for far infrared astronomy. Dr. Elvis co-chairs a working group in the International Astronomical Union, which is trying to persuade international leaders that they should be looking out for science as much as they are looking out for commercial interests or human exploration. Some 115 countries are parties to the Outer Space Treaty, and another 23 have signed it. It states that no country can claim ownership of the moon, and it must only be used for peaceful, non-military purposes. But speaking at the American Association for the Advancement of Science's annual meeting in Boston, Dr. Elvis said more detailed rules and coordination was needed to ensure we do not lose those unique opportunities to do science on a scale that we could not possibly imagine. And he said at the same time that having people on the moon enables us to do great things, great new things that will make today's best telescopes look like toys, the activities of humans can actually disturb the very environment that we're going there for. So it's a balancing act. We need this kind of activity on the moon to make building big telescopes feasible, but we just want to say, not everywhere. And this is on Express UK by Hannah Giesler. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.